Hi, welcome to another video.
So today I want to show you something that's been flying under the radar but is absolutely game changing for anyone who want to build apps, create content or prototype ideas quickly. I am talking about Google's Gemini Canvas, and trust me, after you see what this thing can do, you are going to wonder how you ever lived without it. So what exactly is Gemini Canvas? Think of it as your personal AI powered creative workspace where you can go from a simple idea into your head to a fully functional web application in just minutes. And I am not exaggerating here, we are talking about bringing your ideas to life as apps, games, infographics, or more, going from prompt to prototype in minutes. With the power of Gemini 2.5 Pro, Google's most capable model. Now I know what you are thinking. There are tons of AI tools out there that promises to build apps for you, but here is where Gemini Canvas is different. It's not just generating code and leaving you to figure out the rest. This is a complete collaborative environment where you can create, edit and refine everything in real time. Canvas lets you create, edit and share documents and code in real time, making it easier to work with others. And the best part, it's completely free to use right now. So let me start by showing you how easy it is to get started. I will start with a real example. I am going to create an e-commerce dashboard design. I will just type in something like create an e-commerce dashboard design using just HTML, CSS and JavaScript. And watch this. I am hitting enter and immediately Gemini is starting to generate not just the code but a live preview of the actual application. Look at this, in less than 30 seconds I have a fully functional app. I can drag and drop between different columns. Overall, this is a complete e-commerce dashboard where I can see different statistics and different things about a complete e-commerce store. This is actual working code that I could deploy and use right now. But here is where it gets really interesting. One of the most powerful features they have added recently is what they call intelligent suggestions. After generating a first draft in Canvas, you can rapidly refine and ask Gemini to feedback to suggest edit. So if I want to enhance this app, I don't need to know exactly what feature to add. I can just ask Gemini to suggest improvements and it will intelligently recommend features that make sense for this type of applications. Another feature that blows my mind is the contextual editing capability. Instead of having to describe changes to the entire application, I can select specific element and modify just those parts. For example, you can see this sidebar. I am going to select it and now I can ask Gemini to make specific changes to just this area. Let me ask this to make this sidebar more modern. I will just type redesign this sidebar with a more modern look and a more sleek design. Watch what happens. It's not rebuilding the entire application. It's just modifying this specific section and you can see the changes happening in real time. The sidebar now has a sleek professional design with proper spacing for a logo. Also improved photography and better color contrast. This level of precision editing is something I have never seen in any other AI development tool. Now let me show you something that really showcases the power of the underlying AI models. I am going to create something completely different from demonstrate to versatility. Let's build an interactive data visualization dashboard. I will prompt it with create a business analytic dashboard that displays sales data and interactive charts, filters and real-time updates. Here we go. Look at this dashboard that's being generated. We have got multiple chart types, interactive filtering options and even simulated real-time data updates. What's really impressive is how Gemini handles the complexity behind the scenes. The magic of 2.5 Pro is its ability to translate complex ideas into working code with remarkable speed and precision. It's not just slapping together some basic HTML and CSS. This dashboard is using proper data binding, state management and responsive design principles. If I resize the browser window, watch how everything adapts perfectly to different screen sizes. But let's talk about something that sets Gemini Canvas apart from other similar tools. The AI does not just generate static applications. It can integrate dynamic AI features directly into your apps and even generate content based on your user inputs. One thing I want to emphasize is how this tool handles collaboration. These features are available to Gemini and Gemini Advanced users, and the collaborative aspects are really well thought out. If I share this application with team members, they can make edits, suggest changes, and even add their own AI powered features, all in real time. It's like having Google Docs but for application development. And let me show you one more example that demonstrates the creative possibilities. I'm going to ask it to create an interactive learning platform for children, something like build an educational game that teaches kids about the solar system with interactive plants, fun facts, and quiz questions. Watch as it creates this educational platform. It's generating a space themes interface with clickable plants, animated elements, and interactive learning modules. Each plant becomes clickable, revealing educational content, fun animation, and age-appropriate explanation. It even includes quiz functionalities to test what kids have learned. The AI understood that this need to be engaging and educational, so it balanced informative content with interactive entertainment. Now I want to talk about the technical capabilities under the hood, because this is where Gemini Canvas really shines. The application it generates are not just simple prototypes. They are built using modern web technologies, proper coding practices, and scalable architectures. If you look at the code it generates, you will see it's using best frameworks, following best practices for performance optimization, and even implementing proper error handling. It also features native code editing, so you can build with Gemini AI Studio. This means you are not limited to what the AI generates initially. You can dive into the code, make custom modifications, and even integrate with external APIs and services. It bridges the gap between no-code solutions and traditional development, giving you the best of both worlds. Another aspect that makes this incredibly powerful is the integration with Google's broader AI ecosystem. The application you build can leverage other Google AI services like natural language processing, image recognition, and data analysis. So you are not just building isolated applications, you are creating solutions that can tap into a vast array of intelligent capabilities. The fact that this level of AI integration happens automatically without requiring any complex API setup or configuration is remarkable. You are essentially getting enterprise level AI capabilities packaged into applications that anyone can create and use. I also want to mention the learning aspect of using Gemini Canvas. Even if you are not a developer, working with this tool teaches you about application structure, user interface design, and how different features work together. You start to understand the logic behind application development without getting bogged down in syntax and technical complexity. For those who are developers, this tool does not replace your skills. Instead, it amplifies them dramatically. You can use it to rapidly prototype ideas, test concepts, and even generate starting points for larger projects. The code it produces is clean, well structured, and easy to build upon. I have found it particularly useful for exploring new technologies and frameworks that I might not have time to learn from scratch. One thing that keeps impressing me is how well Gemini understands user intent. When I ask for something like a fitness tracking app, it does not just create a generic exercise logger. It builds something with workout planning, progress tracking, goal setting, and even motivational features. It understands what makes a good fitness app and implements those concepts automatically. The speed of iteration is another game changer. If you don't like something about what it generates, you can ask for specific changes in seconds rather than hours. As we wrap up, I want to emphasize that Gemini Canvas represents a fundamental shift in how we think about application development. It's democratizing the ability to create sophisticated software applications, making it accessible to anyone with ideas, regardless of their technical background. At the same level, it's providing professional developers with incredibly powerful tools for rapid prototyping and development. The combination of natural language interaction, intelligent suggestion, real-time collaboration, and integration with advanced AI capabilities creates a development experience that's unlike anything we have seen before. I am constantly exploring the latest development in AI technology, and there is always something exciting to share. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.